Hi YouTube, Edward Tyndall here. I figured I ought to make a video for you guys since y'all haven't seen one in quite some time. Hey turkey. A lot of y'all know the story about all the stuff I've been through and still going through. All the court stuff's over with now, and it ended exactly like I said it would. I said that if people kept pushing me, the only thing that they would accomplish is everything going my way, because everything always goes my way no matter what, because I am co-creator of my existence and I manifest my destiny and my future, and I don't need anybody telling me how fucking awesome I am. I already know that I am. But anyway, all that stuff aside, this house, after I built with my bare hands, $150,000 worth of material went into this house. And that was when plywood was priced at $7.98 a sheet. It's now $41 a sheet. There's over 600 pieces of plywood in that house. But the people I let stay there rent-free for close to 3 years has completely destroyed the home, and it's unlivable at the time. Infested with German cockroaches, so I've got hell with that. It's going to take me about $30,000 to get it fixed. Then this house, did that all by myself with the help of my brother, actually. Fixing that up and getting it livable. But during the court case, they court ordered me not to build a concrete block house, which is stupid. So they cost me that, and 2 of my friends are dead now that helped me dig that footer. One of them, well, I'm not going to say no names because of the families, but we're very close to me. So anyway, now I'm tired of living in this little thing, so all I've been through with my wife, my kids, and everything all this time is coming to a close in this house anyway. So I've been doing all this stuff by myself. I have to take care of my wife, take care of my kid, take care of all the animals, take care of all my animals, and my grandfather. A lot is on my shoulders, but I can manage. And if I can do it, anybody can do it, believe me. I'm fixing to put a T in here and a 45, and then I started digging this ditch. This is the hardest ground ever to dig. I'm gonna put 1-inch pipe all the way across here. I got about 40 more feet to go. I've stopped right here, getting just the grass plugs out. And going all the way around here, all the way up here, curving around here to go under here to hook up the water to the mobile home. And soon, me and my grandfather and my son and all my rattlesnakes, my deadly poisonous, or deadly venomous, I should say, rattlesnakes will be moving in my house with me. And there ain't a damn thing nobody can do about it. Since I don't have deadly exotic poisonous ball pythons with me anymore, and I can't be charged double jeopardy for rattlesnakes ever again, so I'm just going to concentrate on rattlesnakes. The more people push me to do things that they don't want me to do, the more things I'm going to do and be successful at. If people don't want me to pick up dog shit and smear it all over the walls, I'll find a way to pick up dog shit, smear it over the walls, and get rich by doing so, because that's the way I am and that's who I am. So without no more ado, here is the 1975 mobile home. It is a real shithole, but I'm going to make it not a shithole. I've got all these concrete blocks, so I'm just going to waste all that money and material and make this tornado and storm proof, because I'm going to put concrete block around the whole fucking thing. And I built this porch. I'm missing a couple boards. This porch here with a 22-foot long wheelchair ramp for my wife. Now, I fought for 2 years in court about not having a wheelchair ramp on my house, and I won because I'm not having anybody tell me what I can do. Like I said, I'm co-creator of my existence. I manifest my destiny. I do what I want when I want, and there's nothing anybody will ever do to change that. So now all that's said and done, and I have my way of doing it, I decided I'm going to build a wheelchair ramp because it's something I want to do, not because it's something I was told to do or something I have to do. If I sound like I have a problem with authority figures, I do, because I'm a leader, not a follower. I cannot follow someone who don't know half the shit that I know. But when we go inside, I've done all that myself. Oh, we better go back outside first. Yesterday, well, today I dug this ditch and I'm not done with it. Yesterday I hooked up the electricity. Got a temporary thing here because I don't have all the hookups for the outdoor one. Hooked up the electricity box, everything, all the way down there and into there. Still burning a bunch of bullshit that was in here. I'm gonna put new windows in the entire mobile home, all the way around. Here's the inside. Things like this all need fixing. I got lights. Yes, lights. Now here's the kitchen. I've been forced out of my 2-story mansion that for 12 years I've been constantly harassed by DHR, and they come and pass with a clean bill over there in the big house, which is condemnable now, without about $30,000 worth of work. So I've got lights in here too. Boom, one light, not very good light. I'm gonna have to re-plywood this for, so $47 a sheet for plywood, I guess, because of all of my circumstances. I just gotta keep on building and keep on building and keep on building forever, I guess. But it is what it is. Now I have 4 houses on my property. I had to replace this cabinet, so I did it with pressure treated plywood. Pressure treated 2x12. And I got these cabinets. All the cabinets are pretty good shape. This wall has no boards in it, so I'll be ripping that out and putting boards in there. Then you have the broom closet here, which I'm gonna have to clean and put shelving in. So we go back around here to this side. I put shelving in here, the cutoffs from the porch, so I can put Sarah's diapers, pads, wet wipes, all that kind of stuff. And this is actually going to be her bedroom. I'm turning the living room into a bedroom so I can be able to cook, clean dishes. My grandfather and son will be there, and I can be able to watch them and hear and everything. Some of my things. I'll have her extra storage here in reptile room. I've got her extra storage, wheelchair, and all that kind of stuff. Surplus supplies. I've got like $1,000 worth of soap and shit, just a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna do that. We'll fix this bathroom. Get this hallway light working. See, it works. Bathroom light. Well, it works, but I didn't. Damn, I'm looking pretty good. I say so myself. So I gotta fix a couple holes in the wall in there. And I had to hook this up. This is the oldest ass electricity box I've ever seen. It's 100 amp. I had to hook all of this stuff up. Now, I'm doing all this by myself because I'm a man who can do anything. This wire here needs to be hooked into a thing because it goes to something. I don't know what yet. I've got to figure it out. This room, you can see how this is. You can see through the floor. So this is a temporary new reptile room. I got all that drywall I got to put up. And then I'm going to come off of this with a 14 foot, this mobile home is 14 foot wide by 75 foot long, by the way. So I'm going to come off of this about 14 foot by 75 foot long solid concrete block up to floor level, fill with dirt, and go up about 10 foot high. So this 10 will be cut off of here, and then I'll have a 10 foot high roof, which is going to be about 13 foot high total roof. So 20 foot of that will be mine and Sarah's bedroom, And this side over here I'm gonna make a gym out of. It'll be 20 by 14. And then the room that I'm using temporary for me and Sarah will end up being that living room with another living room. And I'm gonna build a big fireplace about where that fireplace is, over there. No window. I'm cutting this out and putting a sliding glass door in here for no particular reason. I'm a lot like Forrest Gump. There is not much shit that I cannot do. And the more people aggravate me and piss me off, the more I thrive. So that's great. The way things work out. The way they work out. Life really is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And if you're watching, I love you, Jenny. These are my magic shoes. Mama said these shoes will take me anywhere. Oh, and then we got my lovely moon over there. Check that out. See if I can zoom in on this beautiful thing. Oh, yes. What do y'all think about that? So, and for all y'all that are watching, if you think I talk a lot of shit, I back it up, and I do, because I'm a I told you so type of person. If I say something, it will happen. So there's the power pole hooked up there. You got the power pole hooked up there. So now I have 3 septic tanks on this property, 4 houses on this property, 3 power poles. None of this planned. My whole plan from the beginning was to have 1 house, but since people push me and fuck with me so much, I'm just ending up with abundance of everything. More and more and more. And I kind of like it, the place over here. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm going to have concrete block from ground level all the way up, replace all the windows, and then I'm going to come out about 4 foot off of here with concrete blocks, fill it with some damn good growing medium, because my son is a complete vegan now. I have to grow all the food he eats because the store don't sell a good enough quality food. Harvest it, cook it, all that shit. I'm doing all that all the whole while I'm taking care of everything else and building all this stuff. So that's going to be like that. It'll be around here, around the entire house, and I'm going to box it in with clear tin and a clear tin roof. So it'll have a greenhouse effect with glass or the plastic doors. Got solar power in here. So we've got electricity, solar power. I've almost got water in here. So that's what's happening. I'm taking an old raggedy ass trailer and turning it into a mansion again. So I got a 2-story mansion, and then I'm gonna have a side-by-side mansion. And I got that other house that don't or whatever. Just got it. So that is that, my friends. I'm still thriving the best I can. Sarah lived. She was given 24 hours to live by 23 different doctors 7 months ago now. And I told them all they were wrong, and my wife's not going to die, and they just want to question my intelligence and ask me what grade I graduated from and everything else. And I said to them simply, I manifest my destiny. If I say my wife's going to live, she's going to live because I will it so. It's nothing more, nothing less. And it's agreeable to get their side of it. Lucille L. Ball, she died from an aortic dissection due to smoking. John Ritter, he died of an aortic dissection within 24 hours. And King George II also died in 1700s of an aortic dissection. So them are 3 famous people, godlike people, that died, loved and known by the world, because they didn't have me on their side fighting for them and working with them, and I would. So despite all efforts of everybody going against me and trying to kill my wife, it didn't happen. It's not going to happen, and she's not going to die until she's ready to, and she's not ready to. And it was a simple fix to stop her health from declining. Get her off of oxycodone. So I solely blame the judge of Marengo County for court ordering oxycodone to my wife and her aunt and grandmother, pushing it so hard to make her a paraplegic for life. They've took her from eating shrimp off of a fork, what I had her doing, to 3 days later, court order, causing her to be a complete paraplegic, having a tracheostomy, a feeding tube, and 2.5 years of my life spent on just fighting and trying to recover her. And now, what would have taken me about 3 months to have a complete recovery, or a 90% recovery on her, which I have worked with other stroke patients before and done so, will now take me about 8 years to be able to do the same and show the damage that's been done to her limbs cannot be fixed without extreme amounts of surgery, or completely cutting her limbs off and putting robotic limbs on her to be able to operate them from the effects of oxycodone. Oxycodone helped her, aid her in the brain bleeds that she was getting, because she was already on warfarin and heparin at the same time, which I was also against putting her on both of those at the same time. Now that I'm controlling all of her medications, she is doing good. That's another thing. They fought so hard to not have her on my YouTube channel, even though I have a sworn affidavit from her from 2018 that she wanted to be on YouTube. So I kept putting her on there anyway. And now that it's all said and done and over with, I'm choosing not to put her on YouTube, because I can, because it's my choice. And people are not ever going to tell me what to do. And I suggest each and every person that is watching this lives their life the same way. You live your life to the fullest. I'm not the only person who is co-creator of my destiny and my existence and everything I want. We all have that power within us. You just have to know it and believe it and live it. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. And it don't matter if I have 10 more houses on this property, or 10 more wives, or 50, or 500,000 more snakes. I'm going to have anything I want, and do anything I want, and do anyone I want, anytime I want, until the day I die. And if I had to do life all over again, I would do so much more shit that people said I shouldn't. So, y'all just remember that. It's advice from a man who has done it all, seen it all. I've lived 10 or 15 lifetimes in this one lifetime, so y'all can take the advice or leave it, but just whatever you do, have fun doing it, and believe in yourself, because yourself is cool. Ain't that right? All right, Kendo out.